Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wrecked Food Farmer, and today I'm showcasing to you my $1 million passive income portfolio and how much it is generating me. Can you see that number highlighted? Yeah, that is how I am making $10,000 per week. That is what we're talking about today. How the heck am I doing it? Well, it's been a while since I've talked about it's been a while since I actually calculated this. So today I decided to make it into a video. I managed to put it together on the notepad and we're going to go over it together. I did the calculations, I broke it down, broke the APR down to weekly, and that's how we got to 10,200. So the first one is Convex. Convex is done very nicely for me, as has Curve, as has Keeper. And that is something that we should note. The capital gains on these tokens. Bear in mind, it looks amazing, but my Convex tokens are locked for 4 months. My Curve tokens are locked for 4 years, and my Keeper is locked for 4 years. I cannot touch them. It's impossible. Okay? If you don't understand that, look up the word impossible in the dictionary. It is impossible to get to them. So I have locked them away to save myself from myself. And I think so far it has worked out quite well. Let's take a look at that. So Convex. My initial investment to Convex was $40,000 at an average buy of $10.22. I locked that Convex and I have been earning 54% APR, which equates to 1.03% weekly, $913 per week for an investment of $40,000. You don't get that many places else. I also threw in $435,000 in stable coins, which has been yielding me 46% or 0.9% per week. That is almost $4,000 per week off stable coins. Now, that 0.9% per week, which I'm earning right here, that is probably about equivalent to, I'm going to say, 5 years of interest in a bank. What I earn in a week from my stablecoin stack, a traditional finance guy would probably earn in about 5 years of holding fiat currency. So I am very happy with this investment. My total investment was $40,000 into the underlying asset and then $435 in stablecoins. Now that $40,000, as you can see here, today that is worth $88,500. Now, isn't that nice? That is a 48,000 capital gain. $48,000 capital gain. Nice. I will take that. Now let's go on to Curve. Curve was my big initial play. The first one which I locked it up for 4 years on. My Curve initial investment sent me back $116,000. An average buy of $2.31. And to lock that much up for 4 years was quite hefty for me. I didn't start with that. But my average into it was $2.31. Some of them were $1.50, some of them were $2.50. It's evened itself out at $2.31, and total it cost me $116,000. Now, on the website, a lot of people are put off by the small APR, 6% APR, 0.1% weekly. It's not that much, especially when you're locking up for 4 years. But when you add in all of the other bonuses that are included in this, i.e. the VE Curve bribes and the EPS airdrops, that's when things get really juicy, because this goes from being 6% APR or 0.1% weekly to now being 0.7, 0.84% weekly. 0.84% weekly, or per year, that's 37, about 44% weekly. Now, 44% weekly, at 44% per year, is a great investment. I mean, 44% yield on Curve, which is the backbone of DeFi. Yeah, that's good. Unfortunately, it does rule a lot of the smaller guys out because these bribes, which is the biggest paying thing, need to be claimed weekly or you lose them. So that's why it's not really efficient for the little fish to get involved with this one. If you are a little fish, come over to Convex. Let your rewards stack up. You're going to earn 1% per week, and your rewards will keep on stacking up. Let's talk about Badger. Badger was my most recent one getting back into it because they released a new pool. I chucked 2 Bitcoin in it at an average buy of 60,000, and I'm earning 32% per year. It's pretty damn simple. That's 0.6% weekly, totaling me $742 in rewards every week for providing liquidity in Bitcoin. So it's 2 Bitcoin pairs, well, 1 Bitcoin pair, 2 Bitcoin tokens, interest-bearing Bitcoin and wrap Bitcoin, and I'm providing liquidity for that on Curve and then depositing it into Badger. That's that one. It's earning me that every single week. Keeper. Keeper is the other one that I've locked my money up for 4 years. Now, this is my play on Forex. I think that Forex in DeFi is going to be huge. I just think that people don't know it yet. So I was very confident. I locked up my Keeper at $70,000 with an average buy of $350. So that's how much I locked up. $70,000 of my own money locked up for 4 years in a project with only a $100 million market cap. Some would say that's risky. I would laugh at them because that Keeper with an average buy of $350, purchasing 200 tokens, is today worth $221,700. So that is a gain of, $150,000? Yes, over $150,000 in gain, which is amazing. Now, let's talk about the APR on this. So the VKeeper Iron Bank fees, that has been netting me approximately 21% APR, or 0.4% weekly, which totals to $903 per week. The VKeeper rewards. So this is the new rewards that have just launched. So this APR could drop over time, but going off the first week, this is what it's been netting me, 44.85%. So this just came out this week, this one. And when they dropped it, they dropped me 3.45 Keeper, which is amazing. So timesing that by 26, as I am assuming that it's bi-weekly, like I've done with this one, that equals almost $2,000 per week that they just started dropping to me, which is amazing. The last one, so this is the 5th protocol, or I should say app, as Celsius is a company. Celsius is the only centralized one here, the only truly centralized one. And I put $50,000 in Celsius to farm the deposit bonuses. So right now, and I will leave a link for this in the description, Celsius has made some offers for you guys. If you deposit, I think it's $50, you get a $10 Bitcoin bonus. If you deposit $200, you'll get a $50 Bitcoin bonus. And if you deposit $25,000, you will get a $600 Bitcoin bonus. So that has theoretically doubled the yield that I will be earning on it for the next 3 months. The typical yield in Celsius is 10% APR. So you can see that would have been earning me $96 per week. Whereas including the bonuses, that's a 9.6% APR. Therefore, adding an additional $90 per week in bonuses. Now, here's the trick. If you throw $25,000 into it, make sure you do $25,500 or $26,000, because if it goes under that threshold, same as if you're putting 50 in to get the $10 bonus, make sure you do 55. If you're doing 200 to get the $50 bonus, make sure you're doing 210, 220. Just because of fluctuations. Now, this is for stable coins, so there should not be too many fluctuations on USDC, but if it goes under that threshold by $1, you will not get your reward. It's not an instant reward. For the two smaller options, you need to wait 1 month, and for this one, like I did, the $25,000 ones, that you need to keep it in the platform for 3 months. You can take it out at any time, but to get the reward, to get the bonus, this one right here, you need to keep it in for 3 months. So, adding them all up, that comes to $990,000 at the current price. Adding these three, adding the stable coins, and adding the 50,000 in Celsius, that equates to $990,000, which is yielding me $10,200 per week. I am over the moon with that, and this is all thanks to, well, really, Convex for getting the flywheel spinning with Curve, Votium for helping me collect all these nice rewards, getting the highest incentives I can, Curve for building this amazing application that is used every day within DeFi, Andre Cronje for building the bribe.curve.finance platform to incentivize votes for the Curve gauges, the Badger team for building the vaults and allowing me to deposit and earn that juicy yield, and Andre Cronje once again for the fixed forex. I mean, this was a game changer for myself. And Celsius, Alex Mashinsky for putting together this brilliant app that is helping onboard millions of people. So, that's the one I was talking about with the bonus. If you enjoyed this type of video, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and comment what you would like to see next. I made this video because people wanted to know what my portfolio looks like, how I would manage $1 million, etc. So I guess you have your question answered right here. This is my $1 million passive income portfolio. Do your own research into these projects. This is not gospel. This is just my portfolio. This is not what you should do. But I'm just showing you the facts here. I'm showing you what I'm doing. Now, bear in mind, guys, if everybody that watches this video goes and copies me, the yields will start to drop, more than likely. So, this is not a thing where you need to go out and do this right now or you're not going to make it. No, there's dozens of ways for everybody in this space to make it. If you've made it this far to the end of this video, more than likely, you're going to make it. Thanks for watching, guys. Wrecked Food Farmer. Go and follow me on Twitter, subscribe, and bye-bye.